Imagine this. You're standing on a stage in front of hundreds of people. A spotlight is shining in your eyes. You can feel the heat of it on your skin. You hear the quiet shuffle of the audience waiting for you to speak. But here's the strange part. Your hands aren't shaking. Your breath is steady. You're not wishing you were anywhere else. Instead, you're ready. You're present. And you feel a deep, almost unshakable certainty. I belong here. 6 months ago, you wouldn't have dared to do this. You would have made an excuse to avoid it. Maybe you would have stayed in the audience telling yourself, I'm just not that confident. So, what changed? You didn't magically become a different person. You didn't inherit some confidence gene overnight. You learned the secret, the one thing that can take you from anxious, doubtful, and hesitant to grounded, certain, and unshakable. Today, I'm going to share it with you. And by the time we're done, you won't just know it. You'll have the exact steps to live it. When I say confidence, what comes to mind? For many people, they think of someone walking into a room and instantly commanding attention, speaking loudly, cracking jokes, making everyone notice them. But that's not necessarily confidence. That can be noise. That can even be insecurity. Dressed up in fancy clothes. True confidence is quiet. It's an inner knowing, the ability to face uncertainty without falling apart. It's not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Here's the truth. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance says, I'm better than you. Confidence says, I'm good with who I am. And confidence is not pretending. Fake it till you make it might help you start, but it's not a foundation you can stand on forever. Pretending drains energy because you're always worried about being found out. Think of confidence like building a brick wall. Every time you do something that aligns with your values, every time you keep a promise to yourself, you lay another brick. Over time, that wall becomes so solid that no amount of criticism, rejection, or failure can knock it down. Your brain is like a lawyer. It's always looking for evidence to prove whatever you already believe. If you believe I'm bad at speaking in public, your brain will remind you of every awkward moment you've had. If you believe I can figure things out, your brain will find proof of times you solved problems. Here's the kicker. Most people wait to feel confident before they act. That's backward. Confidence is a byproduct of action, not the other way around. It's built through doing hard things, surviving them, and realizing I can handle this. Think about a child learning to ride a bike. They don't wait to feel confident before getting on. They get on, wobble, maybe fall, and then, after enough tries, confidence shows up. The same principle applies to you. Let's be honest. Lack of confidence is rarely about ability. It's about conditioning. There are 3 main traps that steal your self-belief. Childhood programming. Maybe you grew up in an environment where mistakes were punished more than effort was praised. Maybe you heard phrases like, you'll never be good enough, or don't get your hopes up. Those words plant seeds that grow into self-doubt. Social comparison. In the past, you compared yourself to the few people around you. Now, thanks to social media, you're comparing yourself to millions, and most of them are showing a filtered highlight reel. Fear of failure and judgment. Your mind plays a movie of what could go wrong. The embarrassment, the criticism, the rejection. And so you choose safety. But that safety also kills confidence, because you never get the evidence that you can do it. Here's a truth bomb. Confident people feel fear too. They just act in spite of it. Here's the single biggest shift you can make. Confidence is the result of consistently keeping promises to yourself. Every time you say, I'll do this, and actually do it, even if no one else sees it, you strengthen your identity as someone who follows through. This creates the integrity confidence loop. Make a promise to yourself. Keep it. Your self-respect grows. Your confidence grows. When You keep promises to yourself. You don't need external validation. You don't need to look confident. You are confident. Step 1. Micro commitments. Don't start with massive goals. Start with promises so small you can't fail. Drink a glass of water in the morning. Walk for 5 minutes. Read 1 page of a book. Small wins stack up, and every small win tells your brain, see, we do what we say we'll do. Step 2. Power posture and physiology. Your body affects your mind. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin level, smile, even slightly. This sends signals to your brain that you're safe and in control. Step 3. Upgrade your self-talk. Catch yourself when you say, I can't. Replace it with, I'm learning. Confidence isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting you can find them. Step 4. Deliberate discomfort. Do one small thing each day that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Talk to a stranger. Ask a question in a meeting. Post your opinion online. Growth lives on the edge of discomfort. Step 5. Skill mastery. Pick one skill and get really good at it. It could be public speaking, writing, negotiation, or coding. Mastery in one area creates a ripple effect. Suddenly, you trust yourself more in all areas. Confident people aren't fearless, they're failure-proof. They know failure isn't the end. It's part of the process. Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots in his career. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah was fired from her first TV job. Every failure was feedback. Every setback was training. If you want unshakable confidence, stop avoiding failure. Start collecting it. You can have all the inner confidence in the world, but you still need to show it in social situations. Speak slower. Rushing makes you sound nervous. Slowing down projects control. Hold eye contact, not in a creepy way, but enough to show you're present. Listen more than you talk. Confident people don't need to dominate the conversation. They make others feel heard. Confidence is a muscle. You can build it, and you can lose it if you stop using it. Daily ritual. Morning, one small win before anything else. Day, do something that scares you a little. Night, write down 3 wins from the day. Surround yourself with confidence amplifiers, people who challenge you to grow, not those who feed your doubts. Confidence isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you really are, and trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. So start today. Make one promise to yourself. Keep it. Then do it again tomorrow. Brick by brick, you'll build something no storm can knock down. That's the secret to unshakable confidence.